Welcome all. We have already started our lesson, that is sound. So the next part of this lesson is propagation of sound. Propagation of sound means transfer of sound from one place to another place. So take two balloons, fill air in one and water in other. Press the balloon filled with air against your ear as shown in the picture. You can see the boy is pressing that balloon near his ear. Rub the finger on the balloon and listen to the sound. If you rub the finger near to the balloon, you can hear some sort of sound. So in the next what they have told, stand at the end of the big table and make your friend stand at the other end. Ask the friend to knock tightly on the table. What can you hear? You will hear the faint sound, but you hear the sound. Normally, what they want to tell you is that sound propagate from mediums. For propagation of sound, it requires medium such as solid, liquid or gas. So, sound travels in the form of the waves through air, water or through solid also. Sound is propagated more clearly through a liquid than through a air. So in liquid it is traveling more faster than as compared to air. Is it heard most clearly through a solid? Why is it so? They are asking you why you can hear the sound more clearly. You can hear the sound more clearly in solid just because of the molecules are closely interrelated with each other. New words, propagation of sound. So sound is said to be propagated when sound waves spread in all the direction from the source of sound. For example, if you compare one of the source of sound for such as speaker, then sound is said to be propagated when it is going from one place to the another place. And medium of propagation is, yes, the medium required for the propagation is it going from a solid, is it going from a liquid, or is it traveling from the gaseous state. The transmission of the sound occurs at a different speed in different mediums. You cannot tell you can hear the sound clearly if a wall is a solid thing. If there is water between two person, then the sound which you are going to hear, it will differ than the earlier one. So there is change as the medium changes. Okay, the next part is new word, that is vacuum. Vacuum means what? Not the vacuum cleaner. Actually, vacuum is that empty space from where air is partially removed. You are removing the air from a vacuum. So, which sounds are pleasant? Now you can see the boy is pulling out the glass with the help of the rope. A girl is singing the song. And you can see the boy is screaming. They have asked you which of the sound is pleasant. The girl who is singing, that sound is more pleasant as compared to the the one who is shouting loudly and the other one who is pulling out the utensil with the hand. So what is mean by noise pollution? Always remember, one boy or one girl speaking, that is sound. What is noise? Noise is termed to be as the combination of sound. Okay, just one sec. So now, a loud noise is harsh to ears. Such sound produces noise. The loud sound which you can hear, that is very harsh for our ears. Harsh means what? You cannot bear it. Such sound which is produced is said to be as a noise. So you can see in this picture, the two women are gossiping with each other. The dog is barking. The boy is crying on the lap. The one boy is playing with the aeroplane. Another, the lady grandmother is watching television. A small girl is playing with that drum. Outside the vehicles are there. One sparrow or one, sorry, you can see the crow who is shouting or who is screaming. There is TV voice also. So you can see over here, make the list of all the sound which is implied in this picture. You can clearly see the sounds. The boy is shouting, the girl who is banging that drum, etc. So what actually you feel when there is sound surrounding to you? So when there is sound surrounding you, you cannot concentrate. There will be problem in your ear side. Okay. So the situations shown in these two pictures are often seen around us. When you are traveling, you can see that there are vehicles who are giving out the horn. So that voice or that sound is also very harsh to hear. Some of the sounds depict a pleasant, while some sounds are very nuisance creating one. Very loud or continuous noise has an adverse effect on the people of that locality. Very loud or continuous noise has an adverse effect on the people of that locality. Their hearing may be impaired, which can also lead to deafness. If you continuously hear loud noise, it can also result in deafness. It can also cause restlessness, irritability, mental exhaustion, etc. Irritability means you will be frustrated, you cannot focus on anything, you will feel very tired, and mental exhaustion, like there will be no power or no energy in you to do any of the new thing. One cannot concentrate with properly, and one cannot do proper work without with concentration. This kind of continuous noise which have an ill effects is said to be as noise pollution. So pollution means what? Noise pollution means what? When these factors are resulting in sound and they are creating a harmful or adverse effect on the human system, or you can say the body of a human being, that time you can say that this is a noise pollution. So noise pollution occurs when we hear one or many sounds which are harmful to it. Now what actually you can do to prevent this? As far as possible, we should avoid blowing the horn. If it is necessary, then blow the horn. Simply unnecessary, just don't go on blowing the horn. The volume of the TV or radio should be restricted to the who are watching the programs. When you are watching the program, the volume of the TV and of your radio should be reduced. Vehicles should maintain properly, and they should see, you should see that they are not supposed to produce, or they are not going to produce the voice which is we because of which we feel irritated. The vehicle should be maintained properly. Factories, airports, railway stations, bus stands should be located at the proper distance which is away from the residential area. Residential areas means the areas where we all live. Believe it or not, the birds like robin and woodcock can recognize the sound of an earthworm in the soil. It is just they are having an adaptation property which it has been possessed because of the nature. Some of the sounds that we enjoy can be nuisance for others. Sometimes you feel that rock music is good, but actually it can be nuisance, irritability to the other one. So always keep this all things in mind. I hope you have understood this lesson. We will continue next time. Thank you.